Hey friends, Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to STK Vlogs. I really hope you all are doing great. And coming to today's vlog, every time, as you know, I really try my best to upload a new content which is different from each other every time. And then, so today's vlog is really gonna be very different, especially for those who are in abroad and never been to a fishing harbor. And then many localites also might not have been to a fishing harbor yet. So for all those, I thought this would be an interesting vlog and then I have to capture it here. So here goes the vlog of Malpe Harbor, fishing harbor. And for those who are new to my channel, please do subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon so that you do not miss any of my upcoming uploads. As my dad is from Malpe and this harbor is just 5 minutes drive from my grandma's place, you reach within 4 to 5 minutes. Isn't that the great news for the fish lovers? Especially like my father, he really loves fish and then he always tries to reach the harbor for the fish, as you get the best one and the fresh ones only here. Just make sure you reach there before 7:30-45 so that you do not miss any of the fishes there. And here we enter the harbor, me following my dad and then with my mobile recording on, and I was so excited to record it because not every time I come here, maybe after my childhood this was the first time I ever entered the harbor because it's very smelly and it's fish everywhere. And then trust me, it's so much smell here that you'll have to take shower twice to get rid of the smell. And then as we enter, first thing what we found was the clam. And every coastal side people will know what clams are and how good they taste. You'll surely find the recipe on my seafood playlist of spicy clams. And then this lady was saying that it's 50 rupees for the mold what she had. And then as we move on the left hand side, what you can see, they are ice which will be used by these fishermen to store the fish and move it to their respective markets. And then now we move further. As you can see, that was squid, the fresh ones. And here you can see how huge the crowd is as the main auction takes place at this place. And then these ladies, what you can see with sitting with the fish and prawns, are the ones who buy the fish in a huge quantities from the auction and then they sell it here according to your need or the customer's need. And you get really fresh ones here, and these prawns were really so big, they were the king size prawns. Trust me, I was so impatient to buy and have them, as it's really a difficult task for a seafood lover to see so many of your choices fresh fish and then you cannot buy everything at once. As you know, seafood are better had fresh and at the same day. And here this guy was just segregating the prawns maybe into the sizes, and I know you have to listen to the crowd and the noise here. As we move further, I'll surely make you all to listen to the noise here and the auction for sure. But then let me also show you what's happening here. Here you can see they are just getting the fishes out from the Persian net. I think this boat they use the Persian net, which goes to the sea and then comes back in 12 hours maybe, like if it goes in the morning and then they come back late evening, and if they go at night they come back early morning, and then they are taking out all the fishes in the basket and then passing it on for the storage and to send it to their respective places. And here you can see these are the boats which go for fishing and then come back with lots of fish. So now let me take you to the auction area where you can see the white pamphlets were in auction and the people were bidding. And sorry for those who couldn't understand the local language, he was saying 600 continuously, which means he was saying 10,600 is the bid, and then maximum as it goes on increasing. I guess it was maximum for 11,000 he sold out those. And then these were the prawns. You can see they are how many. I really have no idea how many kgs they were, because they were very small but very a larger quantity they were. And they were bought by the ladies who sell the fish door to door. And then these buckets, boxes, what you can see are filled again with the prawns. And here comes the gorgeous lady fish. My favorite once again. Sorry again for those who did not understand. He was saying 2,700 rupees was the bid, the maximum, I guess. And here, this was the kingfish, and then many fishes you can see. They are white pomfrets, kingfish, and then they were medium to large sizes. And this is the black pomfret. And I'm sure by now you must have seen many variety of fishes, but then this continues. I'm sure those who love seafood would be enjoying the vlog. And then this was a very large kingfish, maybe around 6 kgs plus, and then I was wondering if I could get them for a nice fish biryani. And then we continue the vlogs, and then here what you can see is the lady fish. There were so many medium sized lady fishes. So here the auction again. Okay, now that was a short one. And here we move towards the tiger prawns, and trust me, they were so big, and then I hardly believe, like, I think not more than 6 pieces would be in a kg because they were so big. And here we move towards the other side of the harbor where I wanted to see the sea view and record some boats. And here, as you can see, the ladies sitting there, they're just waiting for their turn to buy the fish and then move to their respective markets or door to door selling. And here you can see they are the medium sized or the small sardines, where these guys are just taking it, loading it to the boxes, and then they will go to their places. And here you can also see a boat is unloading the fishes, where these ladies are hired. They are paid for their work, and we move forward and show you a view which is really beautiful. In between the boats you can see the sea where the birds are flying. Maximum are the eagles and crow and the seabirds. Many birds you can see here. And isn't this a beautiful view? So enjoy. Okay, so let me get back, and then I hope hearing my voice isn't disturbing the vlog here. So let me take you more towards the harbor again. And here now I'll try and capture the fishes what I haven't shown yet. There are different kind. Most of the days are some days like, if there's one sort of fish, you can find it everywhere throughout the harbor. And then today's maximum fish were the ladyfish and the white pomfret. And here what these ladies are segregating is the squid. Maybe they are dividing it into the sizes, or I really have no clue what they are doing. And then here these men were just filling the ice to the crabs. Maybe the crabs were going to a long distance markets, or maybe for the selling. And here you can see I was trying to capture the crabs because I hardly could find any in the during the auction. So here are the crab boxes, and then they were the female crabs, maybe filled with so much meat. And then I love crabs. Inshallah soon I'll be uploading the crab recipe. And here are the squid. They were so long and thin, needle like squids, and these are the soulfish for the soulfish lovers. And this again is my favorite, the red squid. And this was exactly the red snapper fish, which was around maybe 6 kgs, 6 to 7 kgs, because that was really so big. I really don't know how big does it look in the video, but it was actually a very big one. And here I could rarely find the crabs which were alive. and the bid was for 200 rupees going on. And these are the mini small fishes where you can see, which look like sardines but they are not. And there were so many, I mean maybe around 10 to 15 kgs they were above for sure. And then there are different kinds of fishes here. What you can see is a giant sea perch, which we don't cook, but then are loved in many countries and cuisines, also maybe in our place too, but then it's just that I don't have them. And here these are again the red snapper family, the same ones. This was the same fish what I looked for today and wanted to buy, but this quantity was really a very big one, so I just ignored that and waited for a smaller quantity further. And then here what you can see, they are the fish bought by the fishermen's using this small boat or the country boats. And you could see that fish were alive because they just go early morning or late night to catch them and then get it here to this place, and then they sell it for to earn their daily breads. And here what you can see is the fish what I finally bought, and my wait was over. We waited for around more than 1 hour. Actually I waited more because I had to record the fishes. And here we got it finally for 2500. They gave us 200 discount, and here they weighed around 6 kgs, and the larger two fishes were around 2, but then other were small. And then now it was time to say bye-bye to the harbor and then carry the fish happily home and cook and have them. And wait, do not think the vlog is over because I have bought the fish, but I'll also show you what on the way back, where did we go and what did we buy. And here now we are going to a very small hotel in Malpe where it's called Meenakshi Bhavan, but this hotel is a very old one. My dad says since his childhood he has been seeing this, so you can imagine how old they are. But they serve super traditional desi breakfast, and this is the vada which I bought with the sambar and the chutney. The shira was for my kids, and then this was the buns, super puffed buns. How much ever classy breakfast the star restaurants serve, but still these typical small hotels serve that actual taste what they have. You cannot find it at the larger restaurants, bigger restaurants I mean. And here let me also show you how to cut this, I mean how do we cut this fish. And that was a fish expert I can say, and that's my dad cleaning and cutting the fish there, which will be of great help to my mom. And maybe you can also get an idea. Really, he has many tools I can say to cut the fishes. You see, he have a wooden this thing with a piece of wooden stuck with so many nails in it where he can clean the fish well. And here they use it to scrape the gills on it and then chop the fish. So I think enough of too much talking here. You can see how he cuts the fish. And here use of scissors again, which makes the work easier, but this knife was really a very sharper one. This fish, the larger two fish, as I said, weighed around 2 kgs nearly. And here what you could see is, as the fishermen go for fishing, they take these chicken parts, and then and that is the reason they can catch the fish. And then this was at my grandma's place. We would cook this, the bigger one too, right now for the lunch, and then have the rest one later. I would try and capture some recipes later on my channel to be uploaded on my channel I mean. And here you can see he just made pieces of the fish, and then all the fish pieces were done, and then here it was all ready to be washed and cleaned for the gravy. And here was the fish masala grinding at the other side in the kitchen. And I'm sure you must have seen the Mangalorean fish curry recipe. If not, I would be giving the link in the description box below, and then you can make the fish curry in the same Mangalorean way. So, bidding a bye bye to everyone. I really hope it was an interesting vlog and then you all enjoyed it. But do let me know, unless you let me know, I wouldn't get to know if you liked it or not, so that it can build up, boost up my confidence to make more. And then also make sure you do not keep this vlog to yourself, also share it with the ones whom you think would enjoy. And I hope till now you all have subscribed to my channel. If not, please do. And thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.